James Bond, Big 007, My Hero, reality. Boy and old man past his prime. Useless guy
film, bro. They get old and they lose all their skills, and then you just don't respect them anymore.
Rav, what's the movie called?
No Time to Die.
What happens? He dies.
Well, I don't want to give away.
He dies.
Give it away.
Unlucky, bro. He dies. His own movie is called No Time to Die. Oh, that's such a violation.
He dies on time. To be fair, right at the very end.
It was too long.
Yeah. Was it too long?
It was almost 3 hours. I checked.
Was it that long?
It was. I
don't remember it being that long.
We don't remember it being that long because we saw it in a £17 cinema in some really good seats. We didn't even want to be in the movie really that much. You know, when we were like paying, we're like, do we pay? We paid.
We had to convince ourselves for about half an hour to actually watch that film.
Yeah, we saw the price. We're like, ooh.
But to be fair, it was worth those seats because they reclined all the way back.
Great seats.
Okay. We're actually backgassing the cinema and not the actual film.
I mean, the cinema was sick, bro.
The cinema, what, 8 out of 10?
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10 cinema. What about the film?
We'll get into that.
Okay, well, do the plot summary, yeah?
Had to Google the plot summary because, you know, man doesn't remember this shit movie that much.
You saw it, 3 days ago?
I watched half of it and turned it off because I was reminding myself what had happened.
But we have seen the whole film.
We have seen the whole film, unfortunately. So basically...
Well, hold on, it starts off well.
So, I'm actually going to skip that part. I'm just going to give a more brief summary than that. So he's retired, he's with Madeleine Swan, he goes to see his ex's grave, there's an attempted suicide, he's like, oh no, I can't trust her.
Attempted suicide?
Well, right, no, I didn't, not suicide, assassination.
Okay.
Then he throws Madeleine on some random train, she's like, you're getting the blame, piss off.
Oh, bro, you know the ticket inspector's going to be clocking her, you know?
Yeah.
Throw her off at the next stop.
5 years into the future, there's some scary virus, surprisingly not COVID. He returns to MI6. There's a black woman who's now 007, a bit of competition. Not much more happens. He has to get some information out of Blofeld, who gets killed by this virus, and Spectre's basically all fucked. And then there's this main villain who tries to destroy the world with a virus. And there's a big fight.
Sounds a bit more enthusiastic, bro.
There's a big fight on an island, bro. The final act, bro. Oh my god, bro, it's actually sick. Like, he has to save his daughter, who we don't really know his daughter. Oh, does he save his daughter? Ooh, he saves his daughter.
I swear, that's shocking.
Yeah, there you go. Plot summary. Great movie. Love it.
Did you know that was his daughter when they revealed it?
Of course I knew that was his daughter. Am I dumb?
It was the worst. That was not a twist.
I mean, obviously not. That was a shit twist. Best thing? Billie Eilish. Great song. Best part of the cinema, other than the seats.
What was the song? I don't even remember the song.
Oh, I don't know how to sing, bro, but it was like, something in the way we move. I don't know, something like that.
No, that was Batman.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how it goes. Great song though. We probably can't play it for audio purposes, but
we get copyright every video anyway, bro. Who cares?
Yeah. What you were referring to in the last clip though was the intro. How there's like the flashback scene where she gets attacked. The Swan woman gets attacked when she's Moving on nicely, the ice attack at the start of that flashback scene where she's in her childhood house and man in the mask comes. That's all really good, I thought.
That would have me on the edge of my seat, those first 20 minutes.
And then they transition into when she's like in the she's in the sea, like she was in the ice. This is all really sick. I don't know if you remember that.
What, when she's under the lake, you mean?
Yeah, but then it transitions to her into the real world when she's in the sea, and it's like the same kind of scene.
When it fast forwards.
Yeah. And then that whole like 20 minutes, I think they're in Italy, where there's the planned assassination, and then James gets in a car and there's a bike chase. The first 20 minutes, great start, like a great Bond movie, I'm not going to lie.
And then after it fast forwards, then it starts to fall off.
It falls off a cliff.
I don't even remember for most of that plot. I know he sees the new Bond. I know he meets up with that woman Costa Rica. The action scenes were good.
That's what
I think the action scenes were sick.
And I've run out of positive. Those are my 3 positives: action, intro, Billie Eilish.
Okay, wow. There's a few more than that, if I remember. Was there any more than that? Did you like the villain?
Did I like the villain?
That's a loaded question.
Had to Google his name.
What was his name?
Safin.
No, he had a name for sure.
Yeah, Safin.
Oh, Safin.
That was his name.
Okay. I remember we left the cinema and we were like, okay, what was the villain's name? And none of us had a clue.
There were 3 of us as well.
Yeah, 3 people had no idea who anyone's name was apart from 007 and Q.
Q was in it
for one scene.
And then guess what happened?
Turned out to be gay.
Yeah, literally. Oh, let's just throw some random thing in because we don't know what to do with Q.
To be fair, you said that scene was quite jokes.
I can't remember the scene.
I remember you saying, at the end, you were like, that was quite a funny film. I was like, was it? You were like, yeah, when they saw Q.
Cap never said that.
We watched this film almost a year ago, so
6 months.
all right. So you've covered your good things, which was not a lot. Let's say the negatives.
That random man who had a fake Russian accent. Just hire a Russian man, because this guy was not in it much. But every time he talked, he was just chatting shit.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. That was hilarious. Yeah.
This was a good soup. Now it is waste.
I don't know why they didn't just hire a Russian person, but they said they just got a British guy with a terrible Russian accent.
I've got another negative. You might find it a positive. You know that Spanish girl?
Mm-hmm.
She was like, oh, it's my first mission. Why is she here? She's a noob. 2 minutes later, she gets dual pistols, starts shooting up the whole block, bro.
Yeah,
she's
mate,
like,
she was on double XP, bro. She prestige.
she's like Laura Croft, bro. This bitch was spinning pistols.
Was it beginner's luck, bro? She's good doing beginner's luck.
James like, you a beginner. She's like, CC. 2 minutes later, pat, 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 pat. Nah. She was chatting shit. Can't be trusting these girls.
You love that scene with her, though.
Yeah, because she was pang.
Oh, that's it. You didn't care about, like, anything else.
I cared about it, and then I was just confused. Like, 1 minute she couldn't drive, now she's an F1 driver. Like, what's going on?
They leveled her up a bit too quickly.
She did, bro. She cheated.
Do you think she got hacks on?
I think she got hacks.
Aimbot.
She got aimbot. I've got a few more.
That's quite a slim negative, like saying, okay, one of the agents was untrained.
I've got a few more negatives. Don't worry.
Oh, I know you've got a whole list of negatives.
Yeah. The virus. No, not the movie. The actual virus in the movie. Literally, how was that explained? What?
It was terrible. I don't understand that, to be honest.
The virus was more of a villain than the main villain himself.
Basically, I don't know what his connection to that. Did he steal that virus and then was going to unleash it on the world? Right.
Pretty much, yeah.
But I don't understand his motives, because as far as I was concerned, he wanted revenge for his family dying. But next thing I know, he wants to kill the whole world.
I mean, it's actually bollocks. If I steal a car, am I a racing driver? No, you stole a virus, bro. You're not a villain. You're just some idiot who stole a virus.
Yeah, but then you're wanting to use it on the whole world. That makes you a villain.
Oh yeah, whatever.
I just don't know his motivation.
His motivation was James Bond has a daughter. Let me steal her.
Yeah, I guess he wanted revenge for James Bond.
Because he kidnaps his daughter. I'm not even sure if he knew it was James's daughter, because James didn't even fucking know. And then he just lets her go. When the island's about to blow up, he's like, oh, you can go. What is this movie? This movie is actually embarrassing.
Wait, he lets her go?
He lets her go.
I thought she gets away because I don't know, she does something to get away, no?
No, she's crying and he's like, oh, let her go.
Fair enough. He's trying to be nice.
He's just like, oh, fuck this bitch. He was a prick though. He's a waste man.
Did you like the last act of that film?
Oh, the action was good. When he was like fighting in the corridors and then they killed the fake Russian man, I was celebrating.
Do you remember that one take where he fights up the stairs?
Yeah, that was sick.
That was amazing because all one take and they do the whole action sequence and just in that one shot. It was mad.
What's one take called? Like when it's just one take?
One take.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Disappointing.
Yeah, that's a film student telling you, so you got.
Yeah, film student, bro. Big up.
Made one short film.
Yeah. And then Jake, bro, you know how like James dies? Oh, I didn't see that coming.
Whoa, hold on. We haven't even talked about that, have we?
I'm getting into it. James just dies because he can't leave the island, even though he fucking can, and he just takes his fucking time to leave. I honestly think
he's opening the missile doors, mate. He's opening the missile doors.
Honestly, man was just depressed. He had enough.
He found out he had a kid. Didn't want to pay alimony. He's like, done that. I'm not paying child support.
He was like, no more James Bond.
Do you know how much it is to pay for a kid? Come on.
Oh, it's bad. He's rich though, and he's retired, bro. He got saving that money.
That's a fair point. You could have paid for her.
Yeah, but the way James Bond dies, and then like 2 minutes later, it just switches to like Q, Moneypenny, and M.
Oh,
they have a little toast, and then boom, it's over. I went on Reddit and YouTube comments, yeah, and some people were saying when he died, I was crying. Who are these people?
Who wrote that?
Who's crying at James Bond dying? This guy's not even a nice guy. He just fucks girls, kills people. Didn't even save his daughter. She escaped herself. Like, what's he really done?
Yeah, he didn't do much this movie.
He wasn't like a complete side man. Like, it wasn't like, oh, the females have taken over the movie. It wasn't any of that bullshit that anyone's going to say online. But like, he wasn't the only main character really.
He is 50. He can't be doing everything like he was back in the day.
He's way too old, man. He didn't even want to do this James Bond movie. They literally had to force him into doing it. Yeah,
I heard he wants to stop being James Bond for ages.
Yeah, I mean, considering it's not that bad. His performance was like pretty good, considering he didn't really want to be a James Bond for like.
How did you feel when he died?
I didn't care.
I think that's crazy, isn't it? Like, he's been in 5 films. I did not care.
Move him on, and they get a new one.
Honestly, get me Idris in, bro. I want Idris Elba.
Do you? I actually have a little note down. What's next for James Bond? Diversity, female Bond. Where's it going?
I mean, I remember like a few years ago they were talking about Idris Elba doing it. I like him. I don't even know what the other options are. To be honest,
I haven't really seen him in much. To be honest, he's in Power, right, or something. Is it Power?
Nah, he's in The Wire and he's in
Yeah, I haven't seen any of those.
He was Heimdall in like the Thor movies.
Oh, the guy that opens the door.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have done that.
You could have done that. To be fair.
Opens the door, closes the door, but then they just put like some cool CGI, and it's like all these like rainbow doors. Like,
but all of his acting is basically turning a sword. So yeah.
Yeah, I honestly I don't care who James Bond is, bro.
Where are we ranking this film in like his 5 films?
It's bottom 2.
We'll list them all out.
I don't know if I can name them all.
There's Casino Royale.
That's the best. Yeah.
Then there's Skyfall.
Spectre and Skyfall second or third.
Then there's this, probably.
And then there's Quantum of Solace. Honestly, I preferred the villain in Quantum of Solace. He was like some weak pussy, but I quite liked him.
He was more jokes. The Quantum of Solace guy was just more jokes.
The way he dies is way cooler though. He gets left in the desert with like a can of petrol or something.
And he has to drink the oil, doesn't he?
Yeah, why couldn't the audience get that option, man? God.
Okay, so the only bad things about this film for you were the villain didn't make sense.
The plot? What do you mean the only thing? The whole plot with the virus was dreadful. Yeah. James Bond is shit. He's old. Like, why is he here? Good performance considering he's old, but not really that engaging. Way too long. It was filmed...
Yeah, was it 3 hours? I can't...
Almost 3 hours. Almost 3 hours. It was filmed well and well directed, I'll give it that. There was some good shots. Like, why couldn't
Do you remember the action scene in the forest?
That was shit.
You didn't like that?
Nah,
I like that one.
I can get in the bin.
Alright, so should we give it a rating then?
Yeah, I wrote mine down. You go first.
Okay, I memorised mine because I didn't think I needed to write it down.
To be fair, mine's a 4, so I didn't really need to write it down.
I remember. I think you gave it a 6 after.
Nah. He's capping again. All this. Oh, Chris.
No, bro, don't try. I remember.
Stop talking for a minute. Sharp.
What was that out of 10? They're like, 6, 7, yeah. Maybe
Nah. This
4 seconds later, after I tell him it's a 4, he's like, yeah, actually it's a 4.
This bloody bullshit that I came out the movie theatre. Oh, it was really funny that scene with Q. Like, sharp. 4 out of 10. Never said it was.
So you're claiming you gave it a 4 from the beginning, yeah?
4 out of 10. Never gave it a 6. What is this?
Yeah, but I mean, I also agree it is a 4. There are some like okay bits, like the start is good, action scenes are alright.
Billie Eilish, great song,
and the plot just make no sense.
4 out of 10. Don't even bother.